Hi everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up With The Chaldeans. I'm Anthony Toma, your host, along with my co-host Junior Binno. We have Lowna Khora here with Luniversal Art, right?
Yep.
Luniversal Art.
You got it.
Thanks for joining us and bringing
me.
along these beautiful pieces of art to show and to highlight and to match Junior's hoodie there, which is awesome.
That was an accomplishment right there. That was
Yeah, this wasn't like I didn't call her, she didn't call me.
Yeah.
This just happened to be. We're both artistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So, Luna, tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then we can talk about the art and how it got started and the inspiration behind it, and then all the work and the preparation that goes into creating a beautiful piece like this and these other pieces.
For sure. Well, my name is Luna, obviously. Mm-hmm. I do this as a hobby.
Yep.
I do have a full-time job.
Doing what?
I am an office director.
For who?
499 The On Agency.
Oh,
I've heard of them.
Goodness.
Have you?
I've heard of them before.
Yeah. Do you know who the CEO is?
You know, I've seen him one time on a Fortune 5 magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500. I see
Yeah.
him on front.
I haven't heard many good things about that guy.
No. Really?
Nah.
No, I've heard a lot of good things about
Oh,
Anthony
shit.
Toma. Oh, shit. So, no, I do have a full-time job, which I absolutely love, but I do this as a hobby. Now that we've been working from home, I have a lot more time to dabble into this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Growing up, I did do a lot of art.
Okay.
It was mostly like drawing with like charcoal and black and white. I didn't really like colors, but here we are.
Yeah.
But this started when one of my close friends wanted me to do a painting for him.
Yeah.
For the stocks, you know, with the the bull and the bear.
Oh, yeah.
For the
Yeah.
stocks?
Yep.
Yes.
Change. Yep.
Yep.
The
So
market,
he-
bull and a bear market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to do a big painting for him, and I was trying to decide what colors and how to, because I don't really work with paint, by the way. I just started this a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I YouTubed tutorials of how to blend like different colors together, and I came across this kind of painting. It was called pour painting.
What's it called?
Pour painting.
Oh, pour. So
Yep.
like pour, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I just kept watching YouTube videos and I started doing it. This was actually the first one that I did.
Let's get it out, AT. Let's check it out, babe.
Yeah, this was like, as you can tell.
That looks like Jordan
I had
when he's
no-
upset with us sometimes when we're on the camera.
Like, right, oh, perfect. There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, this was like the first one that I did. I had no idea what I was doing. That was the first one that I did. I actually did it in my backyard. Because I didn't
Outside?
outside. It was like
Yeah.
summertime when I did this, like July of last year.
Because Baba would have whooped your ass if you would have got the paint all over the
Oh, 100%, 100%. So like I did it outside just to be safe, and I was like so not happy with that painting. So
It's
I just
cool.
it is now that I look at it. That's why I never like fixed it or like threw
Right.
it away, just because
Right,
like that was my first one.
That's cool.
By the way, if this gets sold on the show, the link is at the bottom and then the commission donation.
100%, 100% for sure.
We got you.
For
So-
sure. But yeah,
But your work has definitely evolved, though.
Oh, for sure. I'm so proud of myself, and I can say that
Good.
because like I did put a lot of work into this. I would watch a lot of YouTube videos and work with different types of paintings and watch different artists.
So what you said you started with sketches, right?
Yeah, I did that since I was like, what, 11, 12?
Who taught you that, or is that just a gift that you were born with?
So my mom draws too.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So when I learned, like, I love drawing, and then I found out that my mom used to do it when she was younger, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So this is like a talent that I can actually like perfect.
So did she ever pursue it?
No, she didn't.
She didn't. Okay.
That's what made me want
And
to
does
pursue
she ever
it.
regret?
She
when you
doesn't
talk
regret
about
it, no,
Okay.
because it was, even with her, it was just a habit. It wasn't like something
gotcha.
that, but that's what I started with. And I would actually draw my classmates in high school.
Yeah.
I would draw them in class, and then I would sign it, and I would give it to them. Like, one day,
Oh, cool.
this signature is going to be worth a lot.
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
have you done? How many did you do in high school when just drawing and passing them out?
I would say less than like 30.
Okay.
Not
cool.
that many. Yeah, and I would like draw my classmates, and then afterwards I would give it to them. But they thought it was creepy because they're like, "Oh, you were watching me the whole entire time in class." But I'm like, "Don't worry, my signature will be worth something one day." But yeah, and yeah.
You did a little bit different. So instead of the "Do you like me" note that you
Yeah.
passed,
Yeah.
you would just draw the picture and sign off.
This is what you
Yeah.
look like today.
Yeah, that's what you look like today, in case you didn't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like that like where you evolved. I kind of would watch your stories and stuff for
Yeah.
a while as you come across. You know, being that I worked with him for the last couple of years, I got to meet all you guys through
Yeah.
the office and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But it seemed like you're a product of COVID in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is the switch in gear between how having you guys at the office gave you the time to do this.
For sure.
And it has come a long way, and it
Yeah.
is different from when I first saw what
Yeah.
you were doing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because even like you were like, man, I don't like you. I'd message you like, that's sweet. No, I don't like it.
Yeah. Never do. Never do.
I'm like, you know, our hardest critics is ourselves,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Yeah.
okay. It's dig it. And then
Yeah.
I kept saying to you, you know, get your ass to sell this stuff. You gotta sell it.
Yeah.
And then I did we gotta get you on the show now. So
Yeah.
AT, how many cancellations now after we got
Today would have been 5. But the snow we were promised didn't come,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the roads were decent.
What do you mean?
enough.
Even yesterday, I was like, we need to cancel
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah,
like,
the
no,
snow.
wait.
Like, no, we're gonna wait to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get a bunch of snow today.
Yeah.
And so we shoot 4 episodes at the beginning of the month, and then we release 1 per month. So you're not gonna see this until the end of the month, but
Okay.
we shot it in the beginning of the month.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's cool.
So now so if you buy them today, which is you're
A
not going
month
to see
ago.
this a month ago.
Yeah.
This would be cheaper, but now the price is going up.
Yes.
By the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you all know.
Just so you know.
So it's cool to see this, and I just tell you, I love drawing,
Yeah.
so I can understand art. Like I do characters,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm able to draw.
That's cool.
And turn those and transform those. But
Yeah.
this is different. This is unique. That's why I was like really behind you, never said anything, because I like art.
Yeah.
It's just a way of
How come I've never seen any of your work?
if I show you, they're cool. I got like.
We need to get you on the show.
No,
Yeah.
no, we already did. Episode 50.
No, but as an artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's let me, as we get older, the one thing we complain about, most of us, is there's only 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
If I stuck it out, it would have been good enough to do it, but that's why I commend her, because I
Yeah.
saw from day one to where she is today,
Right.
and we are gonna push you to sell this shit. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear, I don't know what to charge, right? Listen, you have.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to start doing this as like, oh, I'm gonna do these and sell them,
Mm-hmm.
because that would be my focus is on
Yeah,
selling them. But
right,
like I
right.
started doing these just like to do them and have fun with them. That's
Being
why like
creative.
yeah.
The creativity.
So
and,
I
Yeah.
bothered you with some color sequences, and you actually ended up doing them.
Delivered.
Yeah, so that was
Delivered.
pour painting, right?
Yep.
This is Dutch pouring actually. That's Dutch pouring.
Okay.
Yeah, so this.
So they're two different methods?
They are. So
Okay.
that one you pour the paint. This
Okay.
one you pour the paint, but you move it with a blow dryer.
oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And this one also has resin on it. That's why you can see like this shiny.
shine
it
a
looks
bit?
like it's
Mhm.
a glass.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And this method is actually was created by a Dutch woman. She's from Netherlands. Her name is Rensk Duna.
Okay.
She's the one who created Dutch pouring.
So now we got a Chaldean woman in Michigan
Yeah,
who's
Yeah.
doing it. And,
Yeah.
And what about
and that's
this
you.
one?
yeah. This one is Dutch pouring as well. But
Mhm.
this has a lot of this has gold, it has silver, it has copper.
Really?
Yeah, and it has like this is actually like a violet, like a
Well,
dark
how long does it
purple.
take you on average time wise on one of
To
these
make
pictures?
one?
Yeah.
So like to mix the paint, it took me a while to like know the consistency and what to mix with the paint.
Mm.
To mix the paint and get that ready and get the right consistency, it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour,
Okay.
depending on how many colors I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
That whole painting takes me about, I would say like 10 minutes to pour,
Mm-hmm.
paint out, and then leave. And then it takes about a week or 2 for it to actually dry. And then 4 to 5 days for it to actually have the resin on it.
How do you determine the color scheme that you're going to go with that day?
Okay, so I look at the colors
Mhm.
and I just decide what looks right.
Yeah.
And then I have my color wheel. Obviously, we want to work with complementary colors. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
learned by just watching a lot of tutorial videos, actually. But that's how I determine colors. I just look at the colors, whichever ones I feel like they're right. I just pick
Mhm.
them out because I have a lot of paint at home.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Like I have different brands that I wanted to play around with because every brand will give you a different
Consistency
yeah,
too, right?
absolutely. And then when you mix different types of paint, you get the cells. So these are cells, by the way. You know,
cracking,
how-
like kind of like what it crack.
Yeah. So you know like what
Yeah.
blood cells look
Yeah.
like? These
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
called
yeah.
cells. And these appear when you mix more than one type of brand together.
Oh wow.
They appear. So I didn't know that until I started like playing with them and realizing that you can get that by working with different brands of paint.
Is it because of the like similar to like oil and vinegar, oil and water?
Exactly. So some of
to
them.
emulsify them. Okay.
Yep. So to get the cells, you can actually use a silicone oil
Yep.
that you can like put a drop in.
To emulsify.
But
yeah.
with that, it makes my painting oily. So then afterwards, I have to do a lot of cleaning before sealing it.
Okay.
So I learned if you mix different brands, one of them will have an oil.
The consistency
Yes.
of the oil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I won't need to mix the oil with it.
It's a bonder.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It'll do that.
Yep.
And I mean, obviously experience, right? That's how you get to.
Oh my God, I had to do.
I
I
was gonna
think
ask
I
you,
have
probably
like
burning through.
over. I have like over 100 and some paintings.
Just burn through.
Yeah, because I had to like learn, and I was telling Anthony and Jordan
Mm-hmm.
earlier. I had to record myself doing different things to like get the right consistency, so I don't
remember.
forget like, oh, this painting I did it this way, and I would write down like how much water I mixed, how much medium I mixed. There's different products that you mix with the paint.
Mabasima
To get-
or the Oafi cookbook.
Yeah.
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 Recipes.
Recipes
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
painting.
And then every like artist that you get to watch will have their own unique like recipe when it comes
Yep.
to the paint. They don't all use the same type of recipe. They use
Mhm.
different brands, different amount of water,
Mm-hmm.
different medium. So it just
What were
depends
some of
on
the
what you're
inspirations behind this? Like as far as like the YouTube videos that you found, and then you found an artist that has kind of what you aspired to be, and then what you became.
looking. So
Or are there people like that out there that you kind of follow?
I do. So Rensk Duna, I follow her.
Okay, yep, you said that
Yeah,
one.
so I've watched every single one of her videos.
Okay.
Like just taking notes, literally watching it.
Mhm.
What does she
Molly's-
sell a piece for? What does she sell a piece for? Do you know?
I don't know.
Well, you should find that out.
I should find that out.
And then that way you can
Gauge off that.
Yeah.
appropriately,
Mhm.
Yeah.
price
Well,
your
they
pieces.
do sell them between like $60 to $100 depending on how big is the painting. But
Yeah.
they also do. She also does commission.
Mhm.
So like someone will tell her these are the colors that I
Or
want.
commission pieces, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so she does that as well. So Rensk Dunya is her name.
Yep.
Molly's Artistry, I started with her because she does pour painting and Dutch.
Okay.
So she does a little bit of everything. So those two I follow
Cool.
on Instagram and on YouTube as well.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I keep looking at this. Like, I would love to take this
The
print.
story behind this.
I
Let's
would
hear
take
it.
it. Like, I would love this
This-
print on like this. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say, like,
on a
Lou,
shirt.
can I take this and put this on a hoodie or a shirt? Look
So
at
like
this.
Yeah.
this right here was
Look how
not
pretty
the
it is.
painting that I started with.
Okay.
I messed it up. I was doing it for a friend
Uh-huh.
and I messed it up like big time. And so I got really
Wait, stop for a second.
Yeah.
What's messing up to you? What do you mean by messing up?
up is like the colors that I mixed. I didn't mix them in the right order because
Okay.
depending. So if I'm mixing 4 or 5 colors,
for you. Yep.
if I'm mixing 4 or 5 colors, I have to
Mm-hmm.
know which one goes next to the other in order for me to get that right because they mix with one another. So I
Mm-hmm.
have to know which color mixes with what.
Sure.
This was one of my beginning paintings as well.
Early ones?
Yeah. So I messed it up. It messed it up as in a way like I
where?
didn't. But here's the thing: before the
She
white,
fixed it looks like.
yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So I had like white paint left, and
Mm-hmm.
I just got angry and just smashed like a little, just I splashed a little splash, and then I got this type of texture, and I was like,
That's
win.
what I was looking for.
I
I was
winning.
like, this is
Hey,
perfect.
by the way,
so why
she-
is it in your possession and not your friend's
Because I
possession?
didn't want to give it away. It was beautiful. I was like, listen, I messed
was
it
just
up,
gonna
and
say,
I wanted to keep it.
Hey, by the way, you know the painting you wanted me to do? It came out badass.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not-
It
I'm
ain't
not-
coming to you.
Yeah, like this was one of the ones I was proud of because it has like hints
Mm-hmm.
of like gold in the corner. I think over there in that corner has like a hint of gold that shows underneath the colors.
I see faces popping out here. And
Yeah,
it's
you'll
just
see
weird.
a
It's
lot
like,
of things popping out. So that's how it happened. It was a mistake.
I ain't
that
gonna lie, I would rock a hoodie with that colorway, that sequence. Yeah, just like how this is blue, but
Yeah.
if you flipped it around, I would put this on my shirt. And have you tagged on the side of it with your signature.
I'll make you a
and stuff.
shirt like that. How about that?
Yeah, just tag
Yeah.
your name on the right
Yeah,
bottom side.
that would be pretty cool.
Do it.
So
We got an
How do
artist
you know what-
in the house?
How do
how do
you
you
know?
know which one this is? Like what?
Oh, so I do name them.
You do name them, okay.
I do. I don't have their names memorized, but if you go on my Instagram, under each painting, I have a name for it. So then
how do you come up with the names?
I come up with the names because of the colors that I use.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my phone on me. I was gonna pull up.
Which one do you remember the name of?
None of them. That's how unique their names are. None of them I do not remember their names.
Wow.
Yeah. Like if you look, there's like different names for like the different colors that I used in there.
Yeah.
Is that bad that I don't know my paintings' names?
No, because you
It's just me
got
being
so many
honest.
that you're just creating.
I really.
That's okay. You're creating so
I
many.
mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure the
Like if you look at the names.
Octomom
then
doesn't remember all of her kids' names, but
Oh, she doesn't.
and you got 150 of them. You got 150 babies.
I think that was like Tudocticide or something like that. That big one. Yours I have not named yet because I did not want to post it just yet.
That's
Okay.
beautiful. That's a sweet
Yeah.
colorway. I like that.
Oh, but so I thought these were both mine.
They are both yours.
Okay.
But that I did a while ago. They are
Yeah.
both yours. That one I did a while ago. This one I did most recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can feel the stickiness.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So by any chance, can people commission you? And if they can, commission your work, how do they go about getting a hold of you or finding where your work's at?
Definitely. So they can reach me on my Instagram.
Okay.
It's Luniversal Art.
Okay.
And I also do have my Etsy account on there. So if they click on the link, they can get there.
In
or
the
they can
bio?
just in the bio. Yep.
Cool.
And then they can always just contact me directly. They can message me. I consistently do check my messages on there.
Just messages. Oh, like give me DM?
Yeah, DMs. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
yeah,
just a
if they
starting
want it.
point average on price. I mean, do you have numbers yet in head? Or I mean, like even if you
They can vary
Okay.
with the size. They can vary anywhere between $60 all the way up to like $150, just depending on the size, how many
Sure.
colors I'm using. But yeah.
And for the viewers, so they understand, where would they see most of your art placed? Is this office style? Is this home? Is this going to be decor for like business? Like, where would they mostly see your, like, where would they want to
So
Place it? You mean?
place it? Like, where would placements be like for this kind of art? Like,
So,
where
like-
do you see this?
offices.
Okay.
I've had a couple lawyers actually purchase my paintings.
Yep.
And homes. Like, I mean, if you have like, I don't know, like
Mhm.
your own.
Like man cave or
Yeah.
like playroom or whatever it is and
Yes.
stuff like that. Okay.
Yep.
Not even. I mean, you could put it right in the main.
Yeah, I was saying
rooms.
badass
Yeah.
dining room too.
And I am working on actually doing the black light paintings because I got the medium for it. And
That's
I
cool.
also, so like it would give you different images when you
Yeah.
have the black light.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's-
working on
that's
that right
sweet.
now. So
Like
that
a
should be cool.
secret kind of message
Yes.
behind the thing.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it unless it's under the black.
black
So I
light.
see these frames are. Did you make these, or do you buy them from the art store?
I buy them.
You buy them.
I do buy them.
What
I
is
did.
it? What does it cost plain?
It depends. Like some of these you can get in a package, like 3 of them or 5 of them if they have them on sale in like Michael's for like $15-20.
Okay, so
Some
like
of the
$5
bigger
each,
ones.
$7, $10 each.
But what I did is for Black Friday,
Mhm.
I bought like a whole bunch of them. Maybe
Yeah.
like
Good.
the
Stocked
big
up.
big ones. I
Yeah,
bought
good
like the
move.
big ones for like $95, but it was like 6-7 of them, which you will never see that anywhere.
Wow.
Like these ones, each one can cost between $30 to $45.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Question for you, just curious.
Yeah.
Like, what if I said to you, "Hey, I want this on my actual wall of my office.
Yeah.
Not on this format, but on the actual wall. Are you able to create stuff on walls themselves, or
It's
does it
gonna
have to
drip.
be? But that's what I'm saying. It'll drip, which is kind of part of. But
She's not trained for that.
okay.
No, well, the
I'm
thing
just
with
saying, 'cause,
this,
some guys.
It's
like
different.
these paintings have to be laid. So when I do these paintings, right,
Yeah.
they have to be
I mean,
leveled.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like before I do anything, I have to make sure like they're leveled, and then I
Mhm.
do my painting. Even when I apply the resin,
Mhm.
I have to make sure that the level is placed, like it's leveled. The place is leveled, so
Mhm.
for the resin to go in clearly.
Or else
So
you get a
doing it on
runoff.
walls, unless you do it on a dry wall, you let it dry like that, and then
Yeah,
you put the
put it up
dry
on
wall
that.
up.
Mm.
That would be a different
That'd be
story. Yeah.
Yeah, if you tell somebody, "Hey, I got one slat going up left. I want you to design out. We're gonna just
Yeah.
take it and we're gonna put it right onto the wall."
Yeah. I can
The
do
problem
these on
is
like
drywall. You have to tape and mud and
yeah.
after the fact.
You're right.
So it'd be,
You're right.
Yeah.
Could smear it.
I don't even know how to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No.
So the answer to your question.
we
Yeah.
we
You do your shirt. You
Yeah,
do a little bit on your shirt.
I was gonna say, but I want to at least, if I can do a shirt, see that first. I would love to see that.
Well, you know what
something
would be pretty cool? So these are canvases, right? So
Mhm.
like it's like a cloth. So
Yeah.
if we needed to do like a big one, we could probably do a big one. You can take the cloth and
like that.
like
Put her on the wall.
put it on the wall, tape it,
Just
whatever.
after the fact. Like
After
you
the
take
fact,
it off
after
this,
everything is
throw
done.
it on the wall. Yeah.
Yes. that's something
You know,
that
for
you
somebody
can
who
do.
doesn't want to do graffiti or what's that, someone wants to do something cool art.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Another avenue for you to make money, girl.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, it's just fun doing. It's very therapeutic doing it, figuring
Sure.
out what
That's
colors work together, how to get the right consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's your driven inspiration when you do them? Like, what gets you up and saying, okay, today I'm doing this sequence, you know, or this colorway.
So I look at myself like, what would I want to be doing in like when I retire, right? This is something that I would enjoy doing. Like this is something that I would do it without, like I don't have to sell these.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like I don't have to sell them, but my basement is filled with like paintings that I'm trying to like, I don't know where to put any more paintings, but I do these as a hobby. So what drives me is what would I want to be doing when I'm retired, or if like I don't want to work anymore. No offense, Anthony.
Yeah,
But like,
no
you know what I'm
problem.
saying? Like if I don't want to work anymore, like what would I want
Sure.
to do? This
You're
is
your own
what.
boss now, too.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm not leaving anytime soon.
No, I know, I
I'm just
understand
leaving.
that.
Okay, cool.
You're not allowed to. Anyway. It's not,
But
like,
yeah.
not like you have a choice. Shit.
What
We got this on camera.
Yeah.
What do you, I mean, can you influence the viewers? So maybe there's a young girl who wants to follow your steps and do an art.
Yeah.
Give her or him a little sense of advice of like, you know, accomplishing, because you said you got 100 some plus sitting downstairs. In your eyes, they're not good. So where do you keep going, or where do you stop? Like, you know, just to give the influence, somebody say, don't stop.
Okay.
You know.
So the reason that I don't like or I don't enjoy drawing anymore is because when I draw, I'm looking at a photo, right? And I'm duplicating that photo, and it's never 100% the same. It will never be the same. So in my mind is, oh, this is not the same. It stresses me out. With these, I can be okay with like looking at this right now and be like, this is actually perfect.
It is.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it is. Like I can look at it and be like, this is perfect. But when I say this is not perfect, like I messed up like one of his, I know for sure I messed it up. It's not because you don't see it or because I'm the only one who sees it. With these, like one thing that I would want to tell, like if I was talking to my younger self,
Yep.
be consistent. Consistency will get you to that point, because I could have given up after this painting.
Right.
I really could
That's
have
what I'm
given up.
saying, yeah.
But I think like I was like, oh, well, I didn't do it right. Let me try one more time. And I tried again. I was like, oh, this is different. And I kept trying, and I kept watching videos, and I kept learning. So just being consistent with your craft, I think that's the most important part, and everything else falls in place.
So artistically, I think you used to do something else besides just drawing, right? Wasn't there something else that you
I
did?
did graphic design.
It was yeah.
Yeah, I do that, but and then
So
I
why
did
can't you blend like getting into the NFT
Digital.
space?
recently.
Right? You have?
Recently, I've been
Okay.
thinking about that.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
should, because I think you have what the NFT space is looking for, and you could probably monetize that a lot quicker than something like this. Well,
Yeah.
not quicker,
Yeah.
but on a bigger scale, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like there are some parts of paintings that I will like this part is one of my favorite parts just because of the cells or like the goldness. So like I've been taking photos and editing them and digitalizing them
Yeah.
because it's still my art.
Yeah.
It's still my painting. It's just
Sure.
like a portion of it that I really, really like. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a true artist. There's no, I guess, true. There are artists and artists, but an old school artist will say digital is not the way.
Yeah.
Because it's just not true art. You have all this.
Yeah.
They
Do
kind
they
of.
still have a fax machine? They still look for the payphone on the corner. You know,
Times change. That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Times change. It's a digital world. So.
Yeah. So
Are
I've
they
been
still
thinking
are they
of
still
doing
fighting with a steel sword instead of a lightsaber? I knew I'd get Jordan's attention.
Got him. Got him. Well, cool. So where do you see what's the future of your company?
One day at a time. Looks
Yeah,
like.
but I'm saying to like in the sense of future meaning.
Listen,
like,
here's
where
my
do you see
thing.
yourself getting into stores? Or
Honestly,
seeing,
honestly speaking, if I think that far, it stresses me out. Is that weird?
No.
No.
Because if I think that far now, I have to think of what I need to get done. So
To
like,
get it done.
Live in the
yeah,
moment.
and that stresses me out. And then when I
Yeah.
get stressed out, I kind of like back up a little bit.
Yeah.
So like Anthony said, one day at a time.
Yep.
Like that's yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And live in the moment and enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
You know, she's talking about something to occupy her when she's retired. you
Yeah.
know? So it's
And they're very
it's-
therapeutic, like the whole process of like
And I
doing
think
a
that's
painting.
why they're so good, is because you're not looking to
Profit.
this as a
No.
business. You're
Yeah.
looking to it as a hobby and something to satisfy that inner thing that's
Mm-hmm.
going on.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's down the line. It's in the future.
I mean, growing up, I wanted to be an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you
like
are.
I wanted to be
You are an
like
artist.
a famous artist, right? Because like you have
Yeah.
a dream as a child, but like getting back into this was super super exciting.
Good.
Yeah,
Good for you.
definitely.
Who did you want to be like? Like what artist?
Just an art. Like I wanted people to like look at my art and be like, oh yeah, that's Luna's art. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, oh yeah, we know
Mm-hmm.
who's the artist, but I just wanted to be like very well known for something that was able to like touch people or like inspire people.
And I might have asked this already. I don't know if it was before we started rolling or after, but what I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
The inspiration?
Shit, I forgot.
You wanted me to take this part out?
I don't
No, you can leave it. The fun part was the best part. Leave it in. Leave it in. That's called brain fart.
Maybe it was a shot. Maybe it was a shot beforehand.
Yeah, they're just, we call it brain fart. you
No,
know.
just
By the
so-
way, I'm the smoker.
No, just do not drink before.
Yeah.
Yes,
episodes.
yes. I'm switching them. I'm converting them into a blazer.
Yeah.
No more drinking.
Time to smoke.
Yes.
So what was the question?
Shit. It'll come to me. Go ahead.
It's
Let's
all
talk
good.
about something else.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, and so right now, people can get in touch with you through Luniversal Art, right? That's
Yep.
where they'll be able to get in touch with you.
Yep.
You allow, you have the ability to accept commissionable work right now.
100%.
So the audience knows commissionable work means you are commissioning her to do the painting. It doesn't mean it's some commission base or what. It's just
Yeah, no.
business based.
Yeah, you tell me what. I mean, if
Yep.
if you have some colors in mind
Yep.
that you wanted on a painting,
Yep.
you just let me know these are
Yep.
the colors that I want, and I'll create my own.
Which I did with you.
Yeah.
Just so the audience knows,
Yeah.
I did request this colorway. It's just something cool for like our store and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I requested her to do this cool colorway, and she's even got a date on the back. So
Yeah.
when it goes big,
You have my signature.
she will get paid.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for the gift, by
For
the
sure.
way.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So it's just so the audience knows they can do custom
Yep.
calls in for stuff like that, and then with turnaround time,
To be safe,
just to make sure.
I would say 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
to be
quick.
safe.
Yeah,
Is it quick?
Yeah, that is very quick.
Yeah.
Okay, because it
Yeah,
takes like a
that's-
few days for it to actually like
that's
fully
super
dry.
quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks.
Good.
For sure.
And then anything you can give the younger audience to follow in your footstep, like besides you said the consistency. I mean, are you one of those ones that, hey, if they DM'd you, just ask you some questions as they're coming up, you know?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
Cool.
I would always inspire people to like do what they actually and don't do it for the money.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Gotta
like
love it.
you have to enjoy doing it because you if you start doing it for the money, that's your and you're not
You
gonna
lose.
end up you do lose. So that's why I said I started this as a hobby. I just wanted to, like it was therapeutic. It was kind of like meditating, and then also I would like listen to a lot of podcasts and instead of like music. So it helped me.
What is that?
Podcasts, like I would listen to a lot of podcasts.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you making fun
I
of my
heard
accent?
I heard something different. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, I mean, I would tell people to do it just because it's just therapeutic. Yeah.
Good. Anything that we didn't touch on with your business? Anything that you want to relay to a message to the viewers, or anything that you want, or you feel we covered everything that we could with all the beautiful paintings you have here?
I think covered everything.
I do gotta say I'm happy to see you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was cool. Because you know what?
For a while, I wasn't doing it for a while because I had to make sure because I was working in the garage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good to
Yeah.
see a few of you guys as I got to build relationships with seeing you guys. So, but what's much more cool is I saw you guys as you were working behind a computer, and that's all I got to see. But then now
Yeah.
you flipped it. Now you get to see some of the guys that are under Anthony's, mentorship at the office. That
Yeah.
you guys have different talent.
Yeah.
We got our cameraman,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
We got our
Definitely.
painters. So, cool.
Yeah.
You want to hit her with the question?
Yeah, why not?
We-
So we close out every show, and I'm sorry I still don't remember the question that I was going to roll out into, but whatever. So we close out each show with a question, and we kind of put our guests on the spot. What does it mean to you to be Chaldean?
what does it mean to me to be Chaldean?
Yeah.
It's the culture.
Mm-hmm.
The culture, you will not find that culture anywhere else.
Right.
I think it was Katie that I was talking to a while ago. I haven't talked to her in a while.
Ludwig?
And yes, I
Okay.
love her.
We all love her.
I was talking to her and we were talking about like the values and like being Chaldean. Family is everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am very proud to be Chaldean because to me, like growing up with the family that I have and valuing their opinions and grow, like still having that culture and me, like they taught me everything about where they grew up, how to cook our food. They never let me forget about that culture.
Yeah.
So like being Chaldean is amazing to me. I would never trade it for anything.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it? I
Yeah.
hope
Well,
so.
I just want to just tell you, like, when I met you at the office, I had no clue you were
I know.
Chaldean. Well, you're not your typical, let's say, the Chaldean
Yeah.
look, right? Like
Yeah.
to say, you know, and I say you're not beautiful like that. You were a very beautiful woman. But at the end, what I'm saying to you is it made a difference after I said something to Anthony. He was like, she's Chaldean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, what?
Yeah.
So I walked up and I just whizzed by and I said something just to see if she
Yeah.
would respond.
Is she for real or is Anthony really messing with me?
So she responded
Yeah.
back. So it was like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, the acceleration kicks up that much. You're like, okay, it's
Yeah.
a fellow Chaldean.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the art.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the
Uh,
gifts.
I remember the first time, sorry to cut you off.
No.
The first time that I started working for Anthony at 99, he had just found out that I had a clothing line. Do you remember that or no? You
That's
probably
what I was
don't.
talking about.
Is that
the
what you were
clothing
talking
line.
about?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I remember one day
Because
Jessica
I
comes
said
up
it was
to
something
me.
that you were doing something
Yeah.
artistic, and it was the clothing line.
Well,
It was
that's
what-
how I came about 99. I was
Okay.
looking for models, and then I knew Jessica worked at 99. I was
Mhm.
like, hey, I need like to be somewhere
Yes,
cool, but I
yes.
also was looking for models for like the clothing
Mhm.
line that I had.
Yeah.
So I remember one day Jessica was like, Anthony needs to speak with you. And I was like, and I had never met Anthony. Like I may have seen Anthony like walk
Yeah,
by, but I never met.
yeah.
And I was like, what did I do? She's like, I don't know. He just wants to talk to you. And I was like, Jessica, like, can you just like, am I in
You
trouble?
find
She's like,
out.
yeah. She's like, you'll find out. It's come. And I came, and he's like, oh, so I heard you had a clothing line. I was like, this is what this conversation was supposed to be about. I was like sweating, and then that's when I found out like you love art.
Yeah.
You're like, I love art. Like I think like he tried to do like a clothing line like
Yeah,
before.
it was T Squat. It was a t
Okay.
it was a t-shirt printing company.
Yeah.
We had Alex and Dusty were running it, and it was we bought this big machine. It's a DTG, direct to garment printing, and we do one-offs, and what we it was called T Squat. So you'd squat your art on the site.
Yep.
We would fulfill the orders. It was a higher end thing. So you're not buying just a t-shirt, you're buying a high quality t-shirt or sweatshirt with an piece of art on it. And it's like they were one-off, so it was a concept.
Yeah.
We rolled it out. It didn't take off the way it was supposed to. Everyone got busy, and so that's what the whole
Yeah.
art
Yeah,
thing
I
was.
did have a clothing line. It was trademarked and everything.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
easy clothing line.
It's not,
Junior's
but
got
it-
one too.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I was just the artist, and I created the logo and all of that. But it wasn't like my vision. Like where they went, the
It's not
direction.
easy either.
It's not easy.
What was
and
it called?
It was called Detroit Motivated.
Detroit Motivated.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I was like, hey, I'm gonna start a brand. Like, oh, you're gonna have like my logo on there? Hell yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, why not? But yeah, that's how it all started. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. And, that wasn't actually the question, but
Right.
so that question's never coming back.
It's never coming back.
Yeah, never coming
DM
back.
me if you do
Yeah.
end up. Text me.
We'll have it at the bottom of the captions.
Yeah, by the
there
way,
you
this
go.
was Anthony's
Yeah.
question that he may have missed.
Well, why don't have our audience guess what the question might have been, or what
That's
question
good.
they would have asked that
Yeah.
we didn't ask.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So close us out, Jay.
Cool. Well, it was awesome having you on. Thank you for
Very
the
good.
Thank you.
for the gifts.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. So I am happy to have met you even more now, knowing the artistic values
Thank
you
you.
have. So make sure you guys support her. And if you need any of the paintings or if you want one commissioned out, she'll be happy to do it for you. And obviously the skill set is all here, and you can see the cool things that can be in your homes, your offices, your second homes, whatever it is that you're going to be at. She can take care of you. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, hit the like button, and also subscribe onto our channel down below. And you'll see underneath all the captions where you can find this young lady's artwork at, and more episodes of Keeping Up with the Chaldeans Find us on Spotify, iTunes, any other platforms that are out there. And until next time we see you, from myself, Anthony Toma, and from Luna, from Luniversal Art, signing off.
Thank you.
Thank you.